grating the carrots. 3 cups. I've grated most of them because it's boiled. So I'm just about finished. I think this is enough. This is my famous carrot cake recipe that we're making. And it takes 3 cups of carrots. This is a recipe I've had for years and years. These are not store-bought carrots.
Oh.
These are made from the real thing. You saw me grating a carrot. I grated them this morning. Skinned them off. And these are regular carrots. All this stuff is not store-bought, ready-made, I guess is the word. Okay, the oven's already on 350 degrees. Got my carrot. So now, recipe calls for two cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour, or I used to call it back in the old days when my mama was cooking, plain flour. No such thing as all-purpose that I knew of back in the day. Okay, that's 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of white sugar. Skim it off my finger. Close enough. Okay. All dry ingredients go in first. I've already pre-mixed cinnamon, salt, baking powder, and soda. I've already measured that, so I'll just dump it in. All dry ingredients go in. This is a mixer we've had for over 30 years, if you can believe that. We bought it, I don't know when, 30 years ago, put it that way. Okay, just mix it. A faithful mixer. All dry ingredients go in. Carrots are dry ingredients. I put them in a little bit at a time. Okay, that's that. Now comes the eggs and the oil, followed by the vanilla. These go at the same time, one at a time. You let that mix just a little bit. Put in the vanilla, 1 teaspoon. This is Watkins baking vanilla. Watkins is a brand that I grew up with. My mama always used Watkins flavor. And not too long ago, Walmart started stocking it. So I've been back on Watkins now. Okay, let that mix good. Okay, I want to do something now that most people might not do. I don't know. Maybe just my quirk. Here's my little 4-inch pan. I make a little sample just in case it doesn't turn out before I bring it to church. Then I have time to bake another one. And here it is. I'm pouring it into a 13 by 9. So there's the batter. Going in the oven. The oven's already on. Probably didn't get enough butter in the sample.
Al, have you ever had one not come out right and have to do it again?
Not very often, if any. I can't recall. Most of the time, following the recipe, don't have any trouble.
Right. I've never even thought about doing a little sample, but that's really clever.
Yeah. Well, maybe some of the cooks in the church already know that, but I don't know. I just picked it up long ago, back in the day, you got telephone bills every month.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, we were living in somewhere, I don't remember where. San Antonio. Inside the phone bills was always a small leaflet. And sometimes just news, telephone news and stuff. And it always include, most of the time, a recipe. And that's where that recipe came from. And I've used it for years, probably close to 40 years or so. So I've never deviated. I don't put raisins, just carrots. I don't put raisins and pineapple, which some recipes call for. So now I'm fixing to get set up to frost ice the cake I made, the first cake I made yesterday. And I call it 10X, confectioner sugar. Okay, this is a pack of cream cheese and a stick of butter. I don't use Oleo, never. Always butter. And so I cream it. And 4 cups of confectioner sugar. That's what comes in a box. I do all my shopping at Walmart. I know a lot of the church goes to Corner Market or what's the other one?
Winn-Dixie.
But from here, I've always gone to Walmart. I go fairly early in the morning, which a lot less people there, and I can go in and I show you my shopping list. I got a shopping list I made up by aisle, everything on every aisle. I know exactly where stuff is. But Walmart doesn't, for some reason, stock. They used to. They don't stock boxes of 10X anymore. They sell their brand in 2-pound bags. So that's what I buy, and that's why I dump it in here after I sip it. Chopped nuts. In this cake, so I'm making chopped walnuts, slightly toasted, and powdered sugar, cream cheese, stick of butter, teaspoon of Watkins vanilla. Okay. Slightly mix that in.
Al, tell me about how you've got that bowl set up on something to, looks like it makes it easier to keep it in place
Yeah, it did.
while you mix.
Anna's daughter sent that to me a long time ago. I'll show it to you. There's my Diet Pepsi nearby. Okay, there's my nuts. Now, with the cake, I like to frost the edges first. I don't know why, but I just do. I don't know where that flour came from. It's supposed to be mixed. Okay. My stool. This is the messiest part, and grating the carrots is the boring part. But otherwise, this is the easiest recipe to make. Cake to make.
If you had to guess, how many carrot cakes do you think you've made since you found this recipe?
Oh, I don't know. Be hard to tell. 35 years making cakes. Of course, I've got a folder full of recipes in there I haven't even used yet. And I got one cake I said I was going to make Christmas. I never did do it. Amalgamation cake.
Oh.
I'm going to do it one of these days. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. I'll just do it on this. This is a cake I made yesterday. I'll frost that in a minute. Okay, I want to start in the corner. Pound cake, the sour cream pound cake I make. I've made it for years. Sister-in-law gave us that recipe, I think it was, years ago. And I made it about as many times as I had this carrot cake. Another cake I like to make is the hummingbird cake. Yeah. Got several people that like that in church. And speaking of that, not too long ago, you may have gotten this from Bill Hughes. He just had a meal of sardines and cheese. Did you get that? Facebook page, I think, was. One of the churches we were in San Antonio, no, Fort Polk, Leesville, Louisiana, Fort Polk. And our church, I mentioned at Deacon's meeting, something about sardines. And come to find out there's about 8 or 10 folks like sardines also. So I had a table. I set up a table and had a sardine fest on our back patio.
It would need to be outside.
It was outside. I got orders to be outside. Mm. But we had about 8 or 10 folks, and if they didn't want sardines, they wanted to come with their Vienna sausage. And so we had a good time about once a quarter or so. I baked a couple of cakes and had Diet Pepsi. If you don't like Diet Pepsi, bring your own bottle. So, okay. Hope somebody enjoys that.